A reading from First Book of Maccabees. In those days, Judas and his brothers said, "Behold, our enemies are crushed. Let us go up to cleanse the sanctuary and dedicate it." So all the army assembled, and they went up to Mount Zion. Early in the morning, on the 25th day of the ninth month, which is the month of Chislev, in the 148th year, they rose and offered sacrifice as the Lord directs, on the new altar of burnt offerings which they had built. At the very season and on the very day that the Gentiles had profaned it was dedicated with songs and harps and lutes and cymbals. All the people fell on their faces and worshipped and blessed Him who had prospered them. So they celebrated the dedication of the altar for 8 days and offered burnt offerings with gladness. They offered the sacrifice of deliverance and praise. They decorated the front of the temple with glowing crowns and small shields. They restored the gates and the chambers for the priests and furnished them with doors. There was very great gladness among the people, and the reproach of the Gentiles was removed. Then Judas and his brothers and all the assembly of Israel determined that every year at that season, the days of the dedication of the altar should be observed with gladness and joy for 8 days, beginning with the 25th day of the month of Chislev. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
We praise your glorious name,